Hey, has a heads up, before I cover this ID, it has insane plot spoilers for Kanto 9 Part 2. So, yeah, this is your warning to stop watching if you do not want to be spoiled on Kanto 9 Part 2. I advise you go play it yourself. It doesn't spoil anything major, just a notable character in it. Please go play Kanto 9 Part 2 yourself. It is very good, I enjoyed it a lot, and I do not want to ruin your experience. Please go play Kanto 9 Part 2. This is your last warning. Do you understand? Okay. Come here, girls. Alright, the index device Don Quixote is the latest ID, and for once, we have a poise ID with blunt attack skills. 219 average health, 3 to 6, so pretty bad speed. 62 defense level, very good. Slash resistance, weak to pierce, and normal to blunt despite mainly inflicting blunt. However, this ID mainly inflicts blunt and slash due to its secondary state, which I will display how it happens soon enough. Let's actually talk about the skills and passives about this ID now that we've gotten stats out of the way. So first off is her skill 1. It's very similar to Index Faust for the Mark of the Prescript, so you can view my Index Faust video if you want more information on how Mark of the Prescript works. However, her skill 1-2, we will explain shortly how it works, actually loses her SP for more sinking affliction overall. Like here she inflicts 2 sinking, and she's like -2 on sinking count. Here she's only -1. Her skill 2, same thing with Mark of the Prescript. Alright, sinking affliction, 3, 1, -2 in count. This inflicts 1 more sinking potency. However, it loses on the final power buff that the skill 1-1 gets. Skill 3, skill 3-1, it's just coin power buff, so that turns a 18 rolling into basically a 20 rolling, and final power max of 4 dependent on poise and sinking on target turns the 20 into a 24 rolling. Very good. At 2+ unlock stage, convert all coins of the skill to unbreakable coins and deal plus 20% damage for every unlock stage, max of 60%. We're going to talk about that. This is a 2-coin skill 3, which we have not seen since Wild Hunt Heathcliff, which is a nice detail. And it's actually poise positive, where it gains +3 poise count, and it only has 2 coins, and you gain poise equal to the current unlock stage. On hit, you gain 2 poise, and on hit, inflicts sinking +1 sinking count, and on crit, inflicts sinking +1 sinking count. So actually, if you crit on the second hit, it's sinking neutral, which is kind of cool. And the skill 3-2, this is actually count negative for poise, so you gain +3 poise count. It's about the same. You inflict 1 sinking, 1 sinking, 1 sinking, 1 sinking for a total of 4 sinking, and on crit, inflict +2 sinking count. It's more damage focused than it is like potency and application focused like this. So let's actually talk about what the fuck this is. Alright, so Prescript device, this is actually genuinely the same as Will of the Prescript on Index Faust. Like, it is the same conditionals. And unlock stage, gain this effect when over the certain grace of the Prescript stack. Effect stage increases based on grace of the Prescript stack. So you get unlock 1, unlock 2, and unlock 3. And that's just inflict free Prescript's target, Mark of the Prescript, and at unlock 2, the effect above prioritizes skill 3. So if you're in unlock 2, you get Mark of the Prescript on your skill 3 mostly. All the effects above and Prescript execution checks do not trigger when the unit is staggered, immobilized, in panic, or in ego corrosion. So you will not be receiving like karmic if you don't have, active use of Don Quixote. If this unit has unlock 3 at turn start, gain Shin Protection. This is why I told people not to fucking, get out immediately, because Shin Protection, min and max speed +2. So that turns that to 5 and 8, which is very good. Offense level +1, defense level +1. Gain 1 more poise potency and poise count from base skills. Deal plus missing percentage HP divided by 2% damage with base skills, max of 40. And here's our Will of the Prescript. This is the same as, Faust. This is also the same as Faust. If Prescript was not executed this turn, gain 5 karmic consequence. At unlock 3, does not gain karmic consequence. Unlock 3 is basically like it's a stronger version of what Index Faust has for her 9 Grace of the Prescript level. Alright, at 3, 6, 9 Grace of the Prescript gain unlock 1, unlock 2, and unlock 3. If this unit gained unlock 1, consume 15 SP to enter Efflorescent Ego Procuration State. And that is how she gets heal dash 2s. That's how she gets all of them. We will talk about the defensive skill soon, don't worry. Before consuming SP to enter the state, heal 25 SP and gain karmic consequence equal to SP healed divided by 5, rounded up. At turn start, after the above checks, if this unit has unlock and is at 25 plus SP, consume 15 SP to enter the state. If this unit gets staggered when entering Efflorescent Ego Procuration State, recover from stagger. If this unit's stagger cannot be naturally recovered from, does not enter Efflorescent Ego Procuration State. She has an anti-stagger. Basically, if you get unlock 1, she will get anti-staggered, and she gets faith beyond question while in Efflorescent Ego Procuration State. That's just unlock 1. Just call it unlock. We're gonna call it unlock 1 when she gets to unlock 1 and gets her skill dash 2s. Faith beyond question, min and max speed +1. So on top of her Shin procuration she gets later, which changes her min and max speed to +2, making that the 5 to 8. This stacks. Faith beyond question stacks, so she gets offense level +2 and defense level +2, which is very good. She gets more poise potency from base skills, not more poise count, unlike the Shin. And this unit's SP does not drop below -15 from SP loss on this unit's base attack skills. So also alongside that, we have 6 and 9 rolling now for speed, which is very good. Turn start at 0 less SP, this unit exits Efflorescent Ego Procuration State, so she loses her skill 3-2s and shit. And her passive, she just does more damage against enemies for every Grace of the Prescript she has, and up to 16%, and at 9 she deals plus 20% instead. On hit with base attack skills against target with Prescript's target, heal free SP once per skill 2 times per turn, and she heals additional SP based on unlock stage. So that's, so where Index Faust actually has like her own specific thing, where she inflicts more sinking based on the Prescript's target, and she gains more poise. Dawn has a thing where she heals more SP based on her unlock stage, which makes makes her not completely replace Index Faust, which I think is a very nice touch. All right, now let's talk about her defensive skill. Combat start, she gains shield equal to 15% of her max HP once per turn, and she gains +2 poise count. Very good. Turn end, if this unit does not have unlock, gain unlock 1 once per turn, and change her Grace of the Prescript stack to 3. She gains 5 karmic consequence at turn start for every Grace of the Prescript gained. She will basically, on top of gaining 5 karmic consequence because she didn't fulfill her prescript and she used a counter, she will get 20 karmic consequence in total. So that means 2 defense level down and 1 fragile. However, this will immediately advance her to the next stage. So this actually is like sort of a like risk assessment, like deciding whether or not you want to pop immediately into unlock stage 1 with the downside of having karmic consequence applied to yourself, which I think is actually genius design. You decide how you want to play this idea. Do you want to be risky and immediately go into unlock stage 1, or do you want to play the long game and wait? You want to fulfill prescripts to go in the unlock stage and let her be a little bit weaker for the fight. It's a good balance. I like it a lot. And it carries over even into her unlock stage. At lower than stage 3 unlock, activate the following once per turn. If this unit has unlock, increase it by 1 stage. At less than 6 or 9, Grace of the Prescript, change stack to 6, 9. Gain 5 karmic consequence at turn start for every Grace of the Prescript gained. Doing this in general, like for 3 turns in a row, you will get 60 karmic consequence, which means 6 defense level down and 3 fragile. So it's up to you to decide, hey, if turn 3 I want her to have all of her tools available and be the strongest she can be, while also being a bit of a glass cannon. or earning it through time and constant application of her skills. This ID is extremely well designed and probably my favorite this season so far. I love her a lot. Now let's actually use her in gameplay. I also like her animations. Here you can see she's starting off with her skill 3, which is very good. Also peep her animations. I love that so much. She's like a luchador. Alright, I'm gonna move myself out of the way a little. And here we go, she's in her next state. She does very good damage in this state, by the way. I shouldn't forget to mention. 27 flashing on a skill 2. So yeah, she had some pretty decent damage there. Not the most, but she was up there. She did have the most! I'm a liar! Alright, let's go do a focused encounter now. Alright, time to get the final stage of this. Here's her skill 3-2. Look at that damage! And now that we're on luck, she's in full buff state where she has Faith Beyond Question and Shin Procuration. So fucking good. She's up second. I mean, it's Kyodia. Of course she's gonna do the most damage. She had insane value during that entire fight, and she was very much sustained by Wuthering Heights Butler, Echoes of the Manor. So like, and Kyodia wasn't even in minus coin mode, and the stack was easily maintained. So yeah, Index Device Don Quixote is a very easy ID to utilize, and what I like about her is the multifaceted choices that you can make on gaining karmic consequence, so you can debuff yourself to move yourself further along and become a glass cannon. I think that is very well designed, and you can still do it inside her second form. Awesome design. Very good ID. I love her a lot.